Southwestern Adventist and the Randall Saints tonight. It's the Knights' home finale as Southwestern Adventist takes on Randall. Saints are 4-19, 2-10 in the Southwest region. Southwestern Adventist Knights 2-17, 1-7 at home, 1-5 in Southwest region play. Hi again, everybody. Chris Shima, glad to be with you for our most likely final broadcast here in 2023. Let's meet the starting lineups first for Jesse Bird and the Randall Saints. It's number 0, Eli Riley. Number 10 is Kanan Ryan. Number 11 is DeJuan Sims. Number 21, Chase Davis. Number 35 is James Thomas. Now for Tyler Woldridge and your Knights. Number 0 is Justin Lamb, the lone senior playing in his final home game. Also starting today, number 5, Ephraim Viadex. Number 13, Eric Pfeiffer. Number 22 is Byron Fields. And number 33 is Felix Smith. Knights coming off a loss at Arlington on Tuesday, 84-71. The Saints also playing on Tuesday. They lost at home against Champion, 91-74. This is the home finale for the Knights. Their regular season finale will be on the road at Champion this Saturday. And I'll be with you for that one as well over on the Tigers YouTube channel. Southwest Region tournament will start on the 23rd, and that will be hosted by Randall. So the Saints and Knights for the second time this season. Saints won the first meeting 78-74. It was real tight. Randall outshot Southwestern Adventist. The only difference was shooting-wise. Every other stat was just about even, but Randall outshot the Knights 53% to 45%. So shooting will be a big factor. These two teams fairly evenly matched. Tell you a little bit about Justin Lamb. This being the final time that we will see him, at least in the regular season here in Keene, Texas. It's Fields and Thomas to tip it from center court as we're underway here in the home finale. Knights winning their last home game to get their first victory of the year in the Southwest region. First home victory as well against Arlington. Nice backdoor to Lamb. Lamb lays it up and in. So Justin Lamb is 2 points away for 500 in his collegiate career in just 53 games in 4 years. Little miscommunication there, but Ryan woke up just in time to catch that pass for Randall. Now Riley with the flip pass. Ryan gets it back. Here's Riley this time on the left side. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Davis is no good, but the bucket underneath by Thomas is. James Thomas also fouled. Thomas had 18 points the first time these two teams met. He's averaging 12.5 points a game. He's 8th in Division II in shooting at 56% from the field. 31% three-point shooter, too. He's got the range. And he's a good free throw shooter for a big guy, 77%. 7.6 rebounds on the year as well, as he gives Randall a 3-2 advantage here in the opening minutes. So 3-2 Saints. Smith. Now Pfeiffer. Here's Viadex. Viadex has cooled off a little bit in the last couple of games. See him catch fire again. Lamb had to save the pass back to Viadex. Here's Smith for 3. Yes. Felix Smith had 11 the first time these two teams met. He's shooting 31% from 3. And in his last 4 games overall, he's now 12 out of 20 for 60% with that bucket, but he came in 11 of 19, 58% shooting in his last 4 games. February shooting has been the best month so far for Southwestern Adventist at 46%, although it's only a 2-game sample as Arlington did not provide stats for the game that was played on Tuesday. Offensive foul called on Sims, so DeJuan Sims, who also had 18, much like his teammate James Thomas in the first meeting against Southwestern Adventist. Here he's called for a turnover, and it's Pfeiffer alleying oop to Fields, who lays it up and in. Byron Fields was in double figures as well. He's one of 5 players for the Knights double figures against Randall. He had 11 points. Alleying oop, I think, is a new creation that I just came up with. throwing everything out here in the final game of the year. Oh, I need the offseason to come. Tough bucket there for the Saints as they get their second field goal, and it's 7-5. Couldn't see who made that, but a turnover here was actually Ryan who got that bucket for Randall, and then a turnover here by the Knights. Alley-oop it? Alley-zoop it? Off-season cannot come soon enough. Here is Riley for Randall. Gets around one defender. Pass out to Ryan. Cut off on the baseline. Back to Riley. 13 to shoot. Riley will attack. Swinging out to Thomas. Remember, he's got the range. And we got a blocking foul called as Sims was headed to the hoop. Shot clock was winding down, so the Knights bailing out Randall as they get 20 back on the shot clock, trailing 7-5 here in the first 3 minutes. This is Sims on the left wing. Goes left, cut off. Corner three is short by Davis, and the rebound to Lamb. Lamb to Field, swings it out to Pfeiffer, but the ball was out of bounds. Just over that line there. Knights a little sloppy. We've seen this in stretches for Southwestern Adventist. They have been sloppy at times with the basketball, especially here at home. And that's the way it's been here at the start. Thomas. Riley, the pull-up is short. Good defense there by Southwestern Adventist, and then on the tipped rebound, Fields got popped in the face. Foul on the Saints. 3.5 into this first half. Lady Knights winning their final home game of the year. The Knights getting their first home victory and their 5th win overall this year, taking down Randall in our first game. Viadex into the forecourt. Levi Rogers into the game, replacing Fields. Here is Pfeiffer. Viadex now back to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer had it poked away. Saints get the steal. That was Sims with some nice defense. Now Ryan on the far side. Top of the key, Thomas steps inside the arc. Rogers gives him space, and he buries it. So James Thomas has 5 of the 7. We are tied at 7. Just about 4 minutes into this one. Pfeiffer gets a screen. Can't get the jumper. Rogers had the rebound, and it's poked away. Knights get back on defense, so Sims will hold up. Now shoot a right wing triple. Can't get it to go, and Pfeiffer got the rebound. Viadex, top of the key. Lamb back to him. Pfeiffer, Rogers posting up. Toss over to Lamb in the corner for 3. Air ball might have been deflected. He knew he missed it, got it back, and he's fouled. So Justin Lamb playing in his final home game, the senior hitting the 500-point mark for his career. With that bucket, he's also going to go to the line for an old school 3-point play as we run this one back. So Justin Lamb's got 4 points here today. Knew he came up short. Again, that shot might have been altered, stayed with it, and now he's at the line for a possible 3-point play. So in 4 years and 53 games, 500 points now, 9.4 points per ball game, 3.5 rebounds. Shooting 39% from the field in his 4 years, 37% from 3. And he's got 5 here at the start for the Knights. So the senior stepping up big in his final home game. Mitchell into the game. That's C.J. Mitchell getting it down low, and the big guy, Thomas, missed it. Viadex, here's Smith, back to Lamb. Pfeiffer on the wing. Rogers from the half circle, cut off, back out to Lamb, who's got 5 of the 10. Viadex floats it up and in. That's nice looking offense from Viadex, who had 16 the first time these two teams met. He gives the Knights a 12-7 advantage. Mitchell attacks, swings it out. Extra pass in the corner. That's Riley missing the 3. Rogers, tough angle on the rebound try, and it's off him out of bounds. Rocky Smith has come into the game for Jesse Bird's team. My old pal Jesse Bird. He is one of the reasons why this remote thing has taken off. He was my second ever remote broadcasting client. Back when he was working at Champion, still working with Champion, the Tigers, to this day, thanks to Coach Bird, who's now got an opportunity to be the head guy at Randall. Smith for 3. He hits his second triple. Felix Smith has 6. Justin Lamb has a 5. 11 of the 15 here in the early going by those two guys. Knights good start. They lead it by 8. Here's Rocky Smith for 3. He answers right back. Rocky Smith, 32% three-point shooter. Just 3.8 points per ball game off the bench, but he gets his first here. He had 2 points the first time these two teams met. 15-10, 7 minutes in. 6.5, excuse me. Viadex on the wing. In the corner, it's Lamb. Smith, what a rebound. Then it's stripped by Ryan. Here come the Saints. Rocky Smith thought about it. Now Riley. And an offensive foul called. Taking the charge, the senior leader, Justin Lamb. Justin Lamb shooting 49% since January 15th. The offense has picked up for the Knights as the season has gone on. They're 7th in defense, allowing just 76 points per ball game. Levi Rogers, yes, and the foul. The big guy. He has stepped up especially in the second half as the season has gone on. You know, we talk about Lamb, the senior, but this is a young team, and we've seen improvement from freshmen like Felix Smith and sophomores like Byron Fields and Levi Rogers. Viadex, of course, will be the senior next year. Rogers, 32% at the free throw line. He has not been great from the charity stripe, but he does give the Knights a 15-10 advantage. 7.5 minutes into this second half. Mitchell got cut off, looking for the cutter. It's intercepted as Billy Gold comes into the game, makes an immediate impact. A.J. Avilas, Billy Gold out there. Smith, Rogers, and Lamb. Oh, Levi putting the moves on. The big guy working on his footwork. He's got 4 points, the last 4 for SWAU, and they lead it by 9 now. Smith set the screen. Rogers rejects the shot. It's saved by Randall, but it comes right to Billy Gold. Gold taking on everybody. Tough angle, couldn't get it. And Riley played some nice defense there in transition for the Saints. The ball was poked away from Cooper Goodell, who's into the game for Randall. And a timeout. Coach Bird. Good start for SWAU, 19-10, with who knows how much time to go in the opening half. We'll be back. That's me, Chris Shima. Glad to be with you from the home studio in Greenville, South Carolina. You and I are watching the Southwest Region action between Southwestern Adventist and Randall. Right now, the Knights have a 19-10 lead over the Saints. Jesse Bird's gone deeper into his bench. Isaac Cameron has come into the game. Couple of fakes by Mitchell hangs and scores. So C.J. Mitchell had 6 points off the bench in the first meeting. He averages over 15 a game. C.J.'s got 2. So good player coming in that second unit for Jesse Bird. Smith out to Aviles. Aviles putting the moves on. Step back jumper no good. Rebound controlled by the Saints. And a foul going to be called here. Randall's going to get some free throws in transition. DeJuan Sims is a 68% free throw shooter. Lamb will go out. Viadex comes back in for Tyler Woldridge. One out of 2 at the line, 19-13. Knights lead it by 6. Smith to Rogers. Rogers turnaround. Yes, Levi Rogers hot off the bench. He's got 6 points to match Felix Smith for the game high. James Thomas has 5 for Randall. Davis had to tiptoe the line to save it. Mitchell got it into the corner. Extra pass, and the 3 is nothing but net there for Randall. 21-16. These god-awful jerseys that the Saints are wearing, I can't really see the jersey numbers too good. I think it was Riley who hit the 3. I'll check on it, though. The hesitation and attack by A.J. Aviles. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Riley. Nope, it was Goodell. So Goodell got the 3. Down low, it's Cameron with the putback off the miss. Isaac Cameron with 2 more. Randall trailed by as many as 9. Now it's a 5-point game. Viadex, top of the key. AJ for 3. Yes. AJ Aviles has 5 off the bench. 34% three-point shooter. From New Jersey, just across from Manhattan. That pull-up is no good. Viadex driving on Mitchell, and we got an offensive foul called on the Knights. Just past the midway point here in this second half, and Southwestern Adventist leads at 26-18. Ryan back into the game. Here is Davis for 3. So Chase Davis comes right back into the game, buries his first jumper from downtown. 39% three-point shooter. 7.7 points per ball game for Davis this season. Aviles. Oh, the back door cut by Hazelton. He blew the bunny, though. Rebound by Davis. Ryan throws it ahead. Screen set by Thomas, who's back into the game now. He'll shoot the 3. Can't get it to go. Hazelton chases down the rebound. So it's Josiah Hazelton into the game with Aviles and Viadex, Gold, and Rogers. Offensive rebound chased down by Aviles. Viadex goes left on the screen. Gold, pull up from the elbow. Yes, Billy Gold swishes it through. He had 14. the first time these two teams met. Puts the Knights back up by 7, 28-21. Pull up in the lane, trying to answer back. Ryan can't do it. Rogers the rebound. Here comes Aviles into the forecourt. Viadex trying to put the moves on. Defense stays pat. Aviles now on the wing, looking to go to work on Ryan. Gets a screen from Rogers. Step back three, no good. And Thomas has the rebound for Randall. Stepping left, the 3 by Mitchell, the 2 by Mitchell is off. We're nearing 7.5 to play in the half. Hazelton, the bunny. No good. Rebound. That's Mitchell, I believe. Down low, the big guy Thomas. Makes it look easy. James Thomas has 7. Randall trails by 5. Timeout, SWAU. 28-23. We'll be back after this. Knights lead at 28-23, I believe is the correct score. 9, 12, 15, 18, yeah, 23. 28-23. Billy Gold makes it 31-23 as he's hit his second straight bucket. So it's an 8-point lead now for the Knights. Attacking is Ryan. And that's going off Randall, out of bounds. Got a little issue on the other side of the court. We couldn't see what was going on. Usually that's a clock issue, though. Delay a game, maybe even. So here's A.J. Aviles into the forecourt. Hazelton. Ooh, he had Viadex back door. Didn't see him. Aviles will hand it off to Viadex. It's a screen from Fields, who's back in. Gold corner 3. No good. Tip for the rebound. And somehow saved by Fields, but it goes out of bounds. But A for effort for Byron Fields, who tiptoed the line. Goodell, now Mitchell. And I think we might have an illegal screen there on Davis. So Knights will get it back. They lead by 8. Lamb back in the game with Fields, Hazelton, Gold, and Aviles. Byron Fields goes right to the bucket for his second field goal. He's got 4. Here's Ryan. Over to Goodell. Hand off to Mitchell. Behind the back to Davis for 3. Yes. Chase Davis rims in his second triple. He's got 6. 33-26. Knights lead it by 7. Lamb to the cutter, Hazelton. Couple of fakes, had it blocked. Nice recovery there by Goodell. So again, the correct score is 33-26. The time is also wrong. Just pretty much ignore the scoreboard, and you'll be fine here tonight. Hazelton gets the turnover. Lamb throws it ahead. Aviles putting the moves on. Fields now right wing. Fields splits two defenders but couldn't get the bunny. Thomas with the rebound. And here come the Saints, trailing by 7. Mitchell cross court to Ryan. Goodell. Boy, Billy Gold fought through that screen. Shot clock at 7 for Randall. And Mitchell airballed it. Hazelton the rebound. Here comes Lamb into the forecourt. Gold bounce pass to Fields. Oh, rockets it to the cutter, Hazelton. And Hazelton does not miss this time. Hazelton, like Aviles is from Jersey. Hazelton is, Aviles is more from the New York Metro, and Hazelton from Hackettstown. That's more Jersey. Interior Jersey, I don't know what you would call that. Goodell hangs, can't score, and got bailed out with a foul. So Cooper Goodell will go to the free throw line. Where is Hackettstown? Let me Google this. Oh, yeah, it's outskirts. Closer. Kind of in between Allentown, Pennsylvania, and Manhattan. So Goodell misses the first one. He's a 90% free throw shooter. A rare miss for him. 1 out of 2. Cooper's got 4. Eight-point advantage with Hazelton on the wing. Fields backing down. Swings it out to Gold on the right wing. 12 to shoot. Pull up 3. Bounces up, bounces in. That's the way it goes on senior day for Justin Lamb, who's up to 8 points here in this first half. Went over the 500-point mark in his 54th career game. 4 seasons with the Knights. Here's Ryan. Hop step to the bucket and took one too many. Sims is back out there for Randall, by the way. And here comes Viadex back in for Hazelton. Pfeiffer back in for Gold. So Billy Gold, 5 points off the bench. Hazelton with 2 as they depart. Late in this first half. We are, I know, inside 4 minutes to go. That's about all I can tell you. Here is Fields on the elbow. Aaron Fields using his body. Can't score, though. Rebound comes to Mitchell. So Rocky Smith back into the game playing some nice defense, and another travel on Randall. Mitchell, the guilty party this time. So Lamb to inbound it. Viadex on the near side. Fields. Lamb for 3. Yes. Justin Lamb in his final home game in double figures in the first half. He's got 11. Huntsville, Alabama. Y'all be, they're getting some weather down there tonight. You guys be careful. If they haven't gotten it already. I know it's coming our way tonight, so it might be coming through there right now. Into the forecourt. Knights with their biggest lead at 14. Saints have gotten cold. Knights good offensive first half. 41 already on the board. Looking for more. Byron Fields. That's how you use your body. The sophomore with 6. And the lead grows to 16, 43 to 27. I think we still have a couple minutes to go in the half. I'm not quite sure. Riley putting the moves on, can't answer back. Saints are cold. It's all Knights right now by 16. Pfeiffer was open, passed it up, and now Southwestern Adventist will set up the offense. A.J. Aviles out to Lamb. Not that time. Heat check comes up short. Randall in transition, offensive foul. Levi Rogers going to come back into the game. Byron Fields departs with 6 points. Rogers also has 6 points. The big guy's doing some nice work here in this opening half. So Aviles, Viadex, Pfeiffer, Lamb, and Rogers right now for Southwestern Adventist. Here is Rogers over to Aviles for 3. No good. Rebound to Smith. Shot clock is off for Randall if they want to hold for the final shot. They do not. And going right to the hoop, I believe that was Mitchell. At the half-court buzzer beater by Aviles is off, but that's all that's really gone wrong here for the Knights in the first half as they lead it by 14, 43 to 29 after 20 minutes of play. And Justin Lamb, playing in his final home game, has 11 of those 43. We'll be back with the second half in just a little while. Don't go too far. Chris Sheeman back here with you. Start of the second half, and it's 43-29. Knights led by as many as 16 in the first half. Leading scorer for Randall, James Thomas, 7 points. Chase Davis with 6. 4 apiece for C.J. Mitchell and Cooper Goodell. Meanwhile, for your Knights, the senior playing in his final home game, Justin Lamb, with 11 points in the first half. 6 points for Byron Fields, also 6 for Felix Smith and Levi Rogers. 5 apiece for A.J. Avilas, 5 for Billy Gold as well, and 2 for Viadex, 2 for Hazelton. So the Knights, good offensive and defensive game. It's about as complete of a game as Pfeiffer gets his first bucket. It's about as a complete first half that we have seen Southwestern Adventist play here this season, especially at home. They had some bigger wins on the road, or they had that one big win on the road up in Michigan. So, 45-29. Down low they go to Thomas, swings it out to Riley. Riley puts the moves on, attacks and scores. Eli Riley, averaging 9 a game. He was scoreless in the first half. That's his first bucket. 45-31 Knights with the lead. Lamb, Pfeiffer in the corner, foot on the line. It's a 2-pointer, but he got it to go. So Pfeiffer's got back-to-back field goals. (47-31) Southwestern Adventist with Mitchell on the near side of your screen. Here is Riley, now Ryan. Ryan attacks the scoop and score. Kanan Ryan, his second field goal, averaging 7 points per game. Pfeiffer bounce pass. Oh, what a play. Lamb to Viadex. Second field goal for Viadex. He's got 4. Chance to make it an old school 3-point play. I don't think we got that one. I think I blew it, but let's run it back and just see what we come up with here on the instant replay. Well, we got the bucket. That's something. I'll take that. Viadex on the season, 64% at the line. This is going to be good. So he's got an old school 3-point play. Now Viadex with 5 points as well. Pull up by Mitchell, got it to go. Nice answer by C.J. Mitchell, who has 6 points for Randall. Viadex putting the moves on now. Swings it out to Smith. Extra pass. Pfeiffer for 3. No. Rebound controlled by Randall. Sims on the near side. And it poked away, but it comes to Mitchell. Mitchell cut off. Out to Riley for 3. It's short. And the rebound comes right to Pfeiffer. Fields backing down on Cameron, who's back out there, and Cameron playing some nice defense. So Isaac Cameron in for James Thomas. Might be in foul trouble. That's an early sub for Jesse Bird, so I got to think that's foul related. Here's Mitchell on the wing. Cameron sets a screen. Mitchell, double team comes. Shot clock at 8. Attacking is Sims, and he scores. DeJuan Sims, his first field goal. Timeout by the Saints. 50-37. It's Southwestern Adventist with a double-digit advantage. That's me, Chris Shima. Glad to be with you. We are 3.5 minutes into this second half, and it's Southwestern Adventist 50 and Randall 37. I want to take a moment to give a shout out to Tyler Woldridge and thank him for inviting me to be a part of the live streaming at SWAU this year. It's the first time that I did a soccer remotely, and it went even better than it usually does in person, honestly. So we've got some things to adjust. We're going to make those adjustments. One of the good things about doing this remotely is I see everything that you're seeing. And for me, it's all about you guys as Field swings it out. Viadex now Smith. Viadex will take the baseline shot and get it to go. So Ephraim Viadex heating up here in the second half. He's up to 7 points. Most of that work here in the second period, 52-37. But, yeah, it's nice being able to do it remotely because I see what you're seeing. So if things are not where I want them to be for you, I'm going to know that. And those are some of the, we'll make a few adjustments and hopefully come back next year bigger and better than event this year, which has gone relatively smoothly. Lamb holds his ground, gets the defensive stop, 5-on-4 now, with Pfeiffer popping and scoring from 12 feet out. Eric Pfeiffer's got 6. The Knights are red hot here tonight. Like I said, this is as complete of a game as Southwestern Adventist has played all season long. Davis has it. Now Riley. Screen there by Cameron. Bucket no good. Extra possession as it goes out to Mitchell. Davis now. Pass to Cameron. Goes glass and scores. Isaac Cameron with his second field goal. 54-39. Saints by 15. After briefly taking their biggest lead at 17. Viadex lost the dribble, able to get it back, though. Smith for 3. Airballed that one. Knights. Sims walks it into the forecourt for Randall. Top of the key, this is Davis for 3. Yes. Chase Davis with 9 points in the ball game. 54-42 now. The lead is 12. Pfeiffer out to Smith. And we got a foul called on Mitchell. Some subs for Tyler Woldridge. It's Billy Gold, A.J. Aviles coming in. Billy Gold had 5 points. Aviles also with 5 off the bench in the first half. Joining Smith, Fields, and who am I missing? I think Lamb. Yeah, that's the 5 right now. Lamb, what a cut. Better pass by Smith. Justin Lamb with the Baker's dozen. 56-42. Knights. Mitchell. Here is Riley. Up top to Davis. 3 is no good. Cameron, another rebound. It's stripped, though. A.J. Aviles into the forecourt. Smith for 3. Yes! His third three-pointer, Felix Smith. 58% shooting in his last 4 games. He's 3 out of 4 from downtown here tonight. Baseline shot is good by Riley. 59-44 is the correct score, I believe. Billy Gold, corner 3, yes! 62-44. Again, I believe. Yes, that's correct. Billy Gold's got 8. He had 14 the first time these two teams met. Shooting was a factor in the first meeting. These two teams were evenly matched across the board, but Randall outshot Southwestern Adventist 53% to 45%. Randall beat him 78 to 74. Rocky Smith into the game. Hands off to Mitchell, who traveled with, or correction, that's Jones. Jordan Jones travels with it, and the Knights will get it back. Their biggest margin right now, 18 points. Regular season finale for the Knights coming up on Saturday at Champion. I'll be with you for that one on the Tigers YouTube channel, by the way. As if you haven't had enough of me already. Fields spinning, shooting, can't score. Rebound by Randall. We're inside 12 minutes to go. Knights in control of this one. And an offensive foul. Jesse Bird is not happy. But they say Sims was out of control. Overall, the officiating that I've seen at Southwestern Adventist has been far superior to most other places. Champion doesn't have bad officials. Sometimes they're a little off. We had 1 or 2 games this year where the officials were just bad. But overall, the officiating that I've seen at Southwestern Adventist far and above what we get here in the Carolinas. I mean, night and day. It's atrocious, the officiating here in the Carolinas. We get a lot of, at the junior colleges that I work with, we get a lot of D1 officials too. They don't let you do anything. It's horrible. Guys are in the double bonus with like 12 minutes to go in each half. It's just, on the women's side, they let them play pretty good, but it's bad over here. Foul called on the Knights, so 20 on the shot clock for Randall here. Levi Rogers coming into the game. Viadex back out there. Billy Goldsmith and, is it AJ? Yeah, Aviles. That's the 5 right now for Tyler Woldridge. That's going to be a blocking foul this time as Goodell gets the foul. Now see, why was 1 a charge and now 1's a block? Nearing the midway point of the second half. Inbound goes to Mitchell. Contested jumper, got it to go. Tough bucket. CJ Mitchell has 8. Averages 15 a game, 62-46. Here come the Knights now. Billy Gold. Viadex back to Billy. Fakes the 3, takes it baseline, shoots, can't score. Rebound controlled by Smith. Saints, Goodell had it stripped. Shot clock didn't reset. Now the Knights are going to come up with it. Aviles with the steal. Billy Gold lays it up in it. Billy Gold's in double figures. He has 10. 64-46. Deep look by Goodell. Can't get it to go. This one's starting to get away from Randall. Aviles into the forecourt. They're settling offensively. Billy Gold open 3. They're also starting to quit defensively. And that's never what you want to see. Closeouts on the 3-pointers specifically are not coming right now for the Saints. Still plenty of time for Randall, though. We've seen the Knights give away some leads. Smith for 3, no good. Billy Gold in transition with 9 minutes to go. A.J. Aviles. Back to Billy. Thought about the drive, trapped in the corner, found Rogers. Levi swings it out to Aviles for 3. Yeah! Confidence, unselfishness. Billy Gold finding the open man. A.J. Aviles has 8 points. It is all Southwestern Adventist, 67-46. By the way, I was told today as Sims answers in transition, 67-48. If the Knights win today, there is a chance we'll be with you again next week for a possible opening round game in the Southwest Region Tournament. But that'll be sorted out. 8:16 to go in the game. It's all Knights. We'll be back. Southwestern Adventist leading at 67-48. Best game of the year by far for the Knights, at least what we've seen at home. They did beat Arlington a couple weeks ago, but playing much better here today. The broadcaster curse as they turn it over. Mitchell with the steal. Mitchell hanging, scoring, got the foul as well. 67-50. Chance for an old school three-point play from C.J. Mitchell, who has 10 points tonight, 72% at the line this season. (67-51). A.J. Aviles, Viadex, Gold, Rogers, and Josiah Hazelton off the bench now for the Knights. Viadex to Billy. Viadex now to Aviles. Viadex attacks. Hazelton. Pull up in the lane. No good. Rebound by Smith. Here comes Randall looking to go on a run. Extra pass to Mitchell, who attacks. Riley, now Goodell. Here is Smith. Hanging in the air, almost a turnover. Some contact there, they let go. 3 in the corner is no good by Jones. Rogers the rebound. Nearing 7 to go in this one. Here is Aviles for 3. They left him alone again. A.J. Aviles with 11. 70-51. Catch and shoot 3 for Randall, way off. Put back as an air ball. And here's Billy Gold now with it. Billy Gold to Hazelton. Trouble with the pass. That's going off Randall, though, out of bounds. It's the loudest we've heard the building, too, down in Keene, Texas this year. Fans enjoying it. They've got the band who was playing at halftime. Fun atmosphere down in Keene here tonight. So Aviles to inbound it. Fields is back into the game. Byron Fields with 6 points as he catches it near midcourt. Viadex back to Gold. A.J. Aviles, Viadex, now Billy Gold again. Viadex off the back iron, tipped rebound is off Randall, out of bounds. So a new 20 for SWAU here. And a timeout by Tyler Woldridge will step aside as well. Inside 6 to go. Knights 70, Saints 51. Chris Sheeman here with you, the home studio in South Carolina. They keep leaving A.J. Aviles wide open, and he's been doing those kinds of things. A.J.'s got 11. He looks to inbound it out of the timeout to Hazelton. Now Billy Gold with the basketball. 70-51, Knights with the lead. A.J. stripped, and we got a whistle. Foul going to be called on Randall. Saints won the first meeting. Last year, the Knights won both meetings, and they won them by double digits, 10 points and 14. They're trying to win by double digits here today and looking real good in the final home game of the year as A.J. Aviles has a dozen now. A.J. at the line, 67% shooter, gets 1 out of 2 here. But an offensive rebound, and they're just outworking Randall here tonight. Josiah Hazelton. Ball swung back to A.J. He checked time. No good on that triple try. Knights' most points this year was 87. And that came against Union College up in Michigan on January 13th. I don't think they're going to get there. Ooh, Hazelton is shaken up over on the far corner. But that is the season high, 87. So Hazelton out, Viadex back in. Hopefully Josiah is okay. Looks like maybe just a cramp. Billy Gold for 3. Oh, Lamb tips it back out. So the seniors back out there with A.J. Aviles, Viadex, Gold, and Fields. And we got another whistle here. So Randall commits another foul. And Aviles will inbound it again The shot clock at 20. Feel like this has been a 3-minute possession here for Southwestern Adventist. Avila's down low. It trickles out to Viadex. The shot clock is not started. Nobody notices. Yeah, the shot clock never started. There's probably maybe 12 seconds, maybe even 10. So it's not just our clock that is way off, apparently. So it is 10. And Avilas will have to inbound again. So Knights don't have a ton of time to work with here. Billy Gold, Lamb down low, Fields with the buzzer going off, and he comes up short. Ryan back into the game. And Goodell throws it away. But wait a minute, we have a whistle here. Foul going to be called on the Knights. So no turnover, it'll stay with Randall. They called it a technical foul. I didn't see what happened. That was so egregious. But it's a tee, and Riley at the line. Eli Riley with 5 points. They call one of those flop tees, maybe. I'm not 100% sure what was going on there. So 71-52. And now they say it's Knights basketball. So the turnover for Randall counted. Something was said or something happened in between that. Fields into the forecourt. Billy Gold attacking. Got cut off. Out to Avilas. Back to Lamb. Lamb 13 points in his final home game. Billy Gold for 3. No good. Another extra possession. Lamb bounced past the Viadex between the circle. Back to Lamb. Shoot the ball. You're a senior. What are they going to do, bench you? Back to Viadex with 4. The floater, no. It's out of bounds. That hit the rim, so the shot clock should reset. It's going off Randall, so yet another possession that's working on a full minute of game time here for the Knights. And the inability to get a defensive rebound has really hurt Randall. You can't come back from 20 down if the other team gets to hold the ball for a minute. Lamb with Ryan on him. Shot clock at 5. Billy Gold for 3. Yes. And Gold has 13. He matches Lamb for the team's lead. A.J. Avilas in double figures with 12. Felix Smith has 9. I have C.J. Mitchell in double figures for Randall with 11. 74-52 as Lamb goes out and gets a nice applause as Tyler Woldridge starts to empty the bench. Toby Smith in for the first time today. Daniel Brooks in for the first time as well, joining Fields, Avilas, and Viadex. High pass, Mitchell with the fake. Mitchell attacks and scores. So C.J. Mitchell with 13. Here's Smithy for 3. Oh, that had gotten everybody off of their seats. Randall in transition. Nearing 2 minutes to go in this game. Turnover here. Viadex throws it ahead to Brooks. Brooks attacks, tough angle, couldn't score. Mitchell in transition, swings it out. And that's going to be poked away by Fields. Timeout going to be called by Randall. We will step aside. Knights going to win their second at home and their third overall this season. We'll be back. "20-point lead for the Knights. Pull up by Mitchell is good. 15 for Mitchell. Right about his season average. Chris Shima, glad to be with you from the home studio in Greenville, South Carolina. 74-56 as Smithy is called for traveling. "74-59. The lead is 15 late in this one. A.J. Aviles to the cutter, Brooks. Brooks from the baseline, can't get it to go. Mitchell is fouled by Smithy. Now here's a interesting scenario. If a couple more buckets go in for Randall, then Tyler Woldridge is going to have to bring some guys off the bench that he would rather sit. So Knights well in control, but it's a situation that if you are one of those guys at the end of the bench and you don't get a ton of run, you don't want to come in and blow a big lead and force your coach to make a change. You want to get out there and help them close it out. So we will take time out as the Knights stop the clock. We'll be back. So Southwestern Adventist will have 6 seconds to get it across here with the press for Randall on. 74-59. Into Fields. Throw ahead to Aviles. Aviles to the hoop, and Aviles will score. 14 for AJ. Team's high, game high as well. 76-59. That three is off by Jones. Ball trickles. It's saved down low to Brown, who's in the game. Garrett Brown got fouled. So 76-59, the correct score. Again, just ignore our scoreboard. Just block that out of your brain. Jesse Berg going to empty his bench some more. And I will try to tell you who they are. Number 14 is Josh Stevens. Number 12, Jared Huff in. Number 24, Micah Moss is in. And we have a foul called here that's going to send Stevens, Josh Stevens, to the free throw line, a 40% free throw shooter. Stevens gets 1 out of 2, 76-60. Smithy 4-3, way off. Smithy has not scored yet this year, so they're trying to get him some run. That jumper is good for Micah Moss. Brooks out to Aviles. Inside a minute to go here. A.J. Aviles, 14 points today. And the Knights might take the shot clock violation. Now they're going to give Brooks to Fields. They'll try it for Smithy again. Oh, couldn't get the bounce that time. Shot clock is off, so that will likely do it here. As the Knights win it today, 76-60 over Randall. So Randall falls to 4-20, 2-11 in the Southwest region. Then the Knights are 3-17, 2-7 at home, and 2-5 in the Southwest region. One more regular season game for the Knights. That'll be Saturday night at Champion. That'll be an 8:30 game. And I'll have that one for you over on the Tigers YouTube channel. Hey, folks, thanks so much for watching all season long here on the Southwestern Adventist YouTube. It's been my pleasure to bring you soccer, volleyball, and all of the basketball contests here at home. Thanks again for watching. Once again, your final. The Knights win it today over Randall, 76-62. Enjoy the rest of your week, everybody. Take care.